Hello and welcome to Destiny Gaming. We are currently here in Space Engineers. We are just about to start our survival maybe. So, clues in the title. We are going to try and survive as a solo player. I don't know how well this is going to go. It could go absolutely terribly wrong. It could also go absolutely fantastically well. So, the only way we're going to find out is by doing it. Anyway, we are going to start in the space pod. Right then, so here we are. Very limited supplies, basically we have none. So, yep, here's how we are starting life. We've got a very basic ship. And we do have the progression tree that we need to complete in order to do lots of things. There is a few mods installed. I shall work on putting a thing together. But yeah, basically most of them are well out of our reach till a lot further down life. But anyway, we shall endeavour to do some things. So first of all, we need to go collect stone. I forgot how manoeuvrable these things are when they're brand new. That's ice, we're going to collect a load of that as well. One thing we have to watch for is our power usage. Because if we run out of power, that's it, it's curtains. Ice, nice. We do start off with a little bit of ice because we've got a hydrogen engine there, so we can recharge our batteries. But I think if we can fill up that ice generator, O2 generator, we will be winning. So yeah, hopefully this will go well.
Inventory full.
Well, here we are in the ice hole. So I'm just going to collect one more inventory full of ice. So I've collected quite a bit in between. To be fair, the start of the game is very drill related. But to be fair, a drill is what our actual game is today. If any of you wish to watch my past stream recordings, you'll notice we have a ship on there called the Unicorn.
Inventory full.
Inventory full. She does my head into that voice. But yeah, so we've got 28,000 ice, which should be enough to be able to run that engine long enough to charge the batteries. If we basically shut down the ship and just sit still. So let's see what else this asteroid has to offer other than the ice, which we will GPS. Because ice is a bit more scarce these days. Which is really hard work when you're in space. But makes sense. That resources are scarce. Now for the stone, so we can do a few other things. So we can start making components, so we can start building stuff. I'm just going to dig down into here, and then I'm going to start actually mining. So the whole idea of the game that I've got is we're just going to try and build up what we can, do what we can. I might have the odd time where I have somebody else playing with us, but most of the time it's just going to be me. It's just solo survival. No, not in that one. So yeah, don't know how many of you know, the survival update has been out quite a while. So this is one of the new respawn ships, and instead of a medical bay it comes with this thing, the survival kit. Survival kit will recharge your oxygen, recharge your health, recharge your battery. It also, if you go into production, is a production area. So you can convert this converts stone into ingots, which then can be used to build basic components. So if we set 1,000 of them, there we go, it's starting to pull stone in. So as you can see, it's pulled the stone in. 500 stone gives you a small selection of ingots. So that's where your base resources come from in the early game. You basically mine them out of rock. Where did I start drilling my hole? I've lost my hole. Ah, there it is. It's like some resources are really hard work to come by. Well, I say that now. When we were playing on my server, when we first started, me and Jack managed to find basically every resource we could ever want or desire really, really quickly. She's going to say it again, ain't she?
Inventory full.
There we go. Oh, and I do have easy inventory, which basically means I can come up to here, press Alt and right click, and it dumps everything in my inventory off into there. So it makes life really quick and simple. I love easy inventory. That is one of the mods we have, is easy inventory. I've put the Stargate mod on because I am planning on being built up in quite a few different areas, so I'd like to be able to travel between them. You know, travel amongst my kingdom. Or spacedom. Depends what you want to call it, I suppose. Right, let's see if we've got enough for to start building the things we need. Alright, there we go, we've got quite a few ingots now. So, if we, for starters, I'm going to ask for 200 steel plate, 200 interior, and we're just going to ask for 200 of everything. We'll keep going until we've got all of that. And once we've got all of that, we should be able to get started on the build, which is, as I say, if you watch my streams, I shall try and recover a screenshot to show you. We built a ship called the Unicorn. It'll all become clear.
Inventory full.
There we go, we've got another full inventory. And I've mined up quite a bit of stone, so hopefully we can just get on with building. Let's have a look. See how much we've got left. Now we've got 23k in there, and we've been chewing through quite a bit. Try and preserve his oxygen as much as we can. And let's recharge before I start dying. So yeah, no. There's my energy recharged. So let's see what we've got, shall we? Everything out there that we can. Just move that to the back a bit. Build some of them. It's not the quickest thing in the world, but anyway, let's take some steel plate, and that way we can start doing what we need to do. So first of all, I'm going to do what everybody does with this ship. Basic assembler is going to go there. Now the progression system, like for example, I'll just cut that down. Unknown technology, so I can't weld it back up, which is pretty cool. So what we'll do is we'll do a number 6. Basic refinery there. So that's sort of the starting blocks for a ship. We'll chuck a couple of solar panels there, which will help with basically everything ever. So we'll get some of everything built. That way we can build what we need to. The survival kit is slow. I don't think I actually grabbed the stuff I needed there. No, I didn't. I just put everything back in there because I is a bit of a tool, apparently. Because I don't know how to game. You don't really need the assembly just yet. Not the assembly, the refinery, because all we've got is stone. But the basic refinery refines stone better than a kit. So it's a good one. I do like the way this game works now. It is so brilliant. I'm just going to take them components back. Just need them computers. And then we'll have a basic assembler, so we should be able to spread all of this out. More computers. 31. 31 more computers, please, computer. 13. One. There we go. We shall now have a basic assembler, and you'll see we've unlocked new blocks. So we go on G. Go on progression. So the basic assembler we've unlocked interior turrets, medical bays, corner lights and different lighting techniques, and batteries. So yeah. So now we have that. I am going to go in to the survival kit, cancel all of that lot, and I'm just going to have it make rock. So I've got 400 of them, 40 of them. Come what we need. I want to get the solar panels up. Computers, solar cells, construction components, bulletproof glass. And steel plate, was it? So I do believe they've already both had. They both got all the girders. See, computers and construction components and steel plate. But you notice this thing makes this stuff so much quicker. Just cancel that. Do another 30 of them. There's no point over making everything we need. Not this early on. Not when we only have one cargo container. As big as this cargo container is, we don't want to waste it. Because we'll come a point where we are there like, why do we have all of these things we've got no use for? Like solar cells. I never really plan on having many solar panels. I'm not the world's biggest fan of them. They work, don't get me wrong. They do work as a backup. But that's it. On a planet I might use them a little bit more often. Because we've got, this is a solar alignment script. We'll get bulletproof glass to be made as well. we go. We should now be doing reasonably okay. So, SOL. As I say, they don't give out a lot of power, but they give out enough to sort of keep life support on. Right, so need a load more steel plate, construction components, mortars. I think we might have most of this by now. Did I just bounce that to the assembler? I did. Sometimes I'm that daft I worry myself. Right, so cancel that off now. And it's back into the stone mats. Ow. Oh, where did I put my hole again? That it? Oh, it is. Air hole? No, it's not a hole. I want my stone hole back. I'm sure it's around here somewhere. Where's my stone hole? There it is. Wait. I don't have anything on me, so clear out all this leftover rock. And we'll go again. It's a bit more uphill than you think it is. Yeah, there we go. That's the last of the stone, which I hope we'll ever need. 110. I shut most of the ship down just so as we could collect it, and then I could see how much I had, rather than just it all getting automatically turned into ingots. Sounds like that's still trying to make something. Now it's got resources again. Ah, more steel plate. I'll let that build. Right, so for our next little project is to make collecting stone, ores and other things even easier. So, if we look at progression, I want a drill, which we have already unlocked because we've built the basic refinery. So, conveyors. So to do a conveyor, I believe it's cargo container. Yep. There we go, build a cargo container and get them. So the easiest way to build a cargo container is you got one right here. And all you do, grind it past functional, weld it back up. We have built a cargo container. So off of here, I don't want to cut that out because that's what's keeping our little cabin airtight. I don't want to keep that airtight. So go to a hotbar. CON. We have conveyors and a drill. Which we need interior plate for. As I say, I always end up making something that looks a bit like a unicorn. So, 12 large steel tubes, construction components, small steel tubes, and interior plates, and motors. So basically everything that needs. Right. Motors, so we want 12 of them, lots of them, lots of them, lots of them. Shifted that lot around a bit. So that's all the motors. We might be okay on them, so take his tubes and some of the construction components. So we've got one functioning drill. And now we just work his way through the conveyor system. Now this is where you do have to be careful because if we could end up filling this cargo container up really quick. Yeah, hopefully. I've got a plan. There is a plan. It's probably a terrible plan, but it's a plan nonetheless. Because even the terrible plans are still plans. Just bad ones. Two more tubes and then that's done. Right, so now mining just became really easy. So go to G, toolbox, drill, press number 2. The reason why I make it so long is so you don't end up crashing the front of the ship. If we go into here now, S1E1 30 something K, which is a lot quicker than what I've been doing it. Oh, unknown signal. Let's go get it. It's only 13 kilometers away. That's a square looking asteroid. Oh, I thought we were going to headbutt that then. Oh yeah, we have a speed mod on, which is why I keep flying past it. It's not that because I'm like completely incompetent and all that. Let's see what we get. Cow grinder. Yay. Cow container, please. Yes, stuffs. Bye. Don't want the rest. That's an interesting asteroid. So the next thing that we want is an ore detector. Just to make life a lot easier. Ore detectors. Let's make 20 of them. I reckon by the time they're done we should have all the rest of the stuff to do this as well. Oops. Knocking things over. Apparently not enough steel plate or construction components. Not end of the world. So we can put that there. So production. I will go through how to set up a script to do this for you that still works in this version of the game as well. But to do that we need to stop using stone as a resource. So now, ore detector range maximum. So now when we go flying near asteroids, we'll get to find out what's on them. I think that one was just basically like a barren rock. GPS for the ice. Current position. Ice. That square one has really intrigued me. Days of power. It's not so bad. So yeah, we'll just go for this square one. Not the moon, is it, that's deformed? We'll go check out this asteroid cluster on the way. Might have some of the things we need, which is all the things. Yes, all things. Ooh, platinum. Oh dear. That was bad. That was very, very bad. But we found platinum. But I do believe I need to then now try and build a full-sized assembler so I can make these thruster components that I have in no doubt killed. And I don't know the technology either. How did my solar panel didn't survive at all? Right, so what? How do I learn solar thrusters? Ions. Where are they? I like how quite a lot of my mods are built into the progression tree. That's pretty awesome. Where's thrusters? Thrusters, right. You need to build a landing gear and then a cockpit. Okay. So, a landing gear. $150 more steel plates. I can't believe I did that. I really cannot believe I just went and did that. That's going to make Jack's day. And then for the cockpit, we can do the same cheat we did for the cargo container. Need all of them. I just need this one. Construction components and tubes. Ten should be enough, shouldn't it? Count. Right. So the rest of them thrusters that are on fire do not matter. I just need to remember that I only now have the one braking thruster. Right. So I need cobalt. badly need cobalt. And I'm going to need a full-size refinery. Oh dear. This... But at least if I can get the platinum now, I've got it. Platinum ore. That stuff there. $10k platinum, that'll do for now. Definitely getting a GPS. Plat. This whole ship's gone basic now. It's only got one thruster in every direction. Literally. That is it. Well, definitely plenty of platinum around here. Think so. As much as I love platinum, right now it isn't helpful. I need cobalt. So I've got cobalt, we can build so many more things. Yeah, more platinum. I just like found the honey hole of platinum. Like first trip out. This my ship's a little bit more energy efficient now than the... How many thrusters did this thing have originally? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And he's now running 4 of them. So it's got 4/10 of the thrusters it used to have. More platinum. Wow. I've never had so little need for platinum and so much of it to hand. I don't need platinum. Next asteroids. At least I was able to build one more, rebuild that thruster, otherwise we would be screwed. That'd have been a definite tricky survival. Please have cobalt. Please have cobalt. Ice. Remember when I said before ice was kind of hard to come by? Naquita? That's currently not any good to me either. Nice to know, I'm going to pinpoint that though. Let's get back in range of it. Okay, all I want is some cobalt. Right. Lost a battery as well. I just realised. Oh, I got excited then, but nickel is not something I'm desperate need of. I'm gonna go for these ones. They've got a bluish tinge to them. Right, could this set have the cobalt? These look like they're just made out of ice. Yeah, this is an ice droid. Oh! Oh, solar panels. Who knew? Who knew a solar panel would be my best friend? I didn't even take any damage. Nice. Well then guys, unfortunately that is all I've got time for today. Hopefully in the next episode we will find the cobalt. And well, as you can see from the little corner there, I crashed. Anyway, I shall see you next time on Destiny Gaming. I made a mess of this ship.